11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. Ford, no luck. On defense, Toronto. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Here is Ford after Marcin Gortat's bucket. Screened by Valanciunas. Pass to Patterson. Here's DeRozan. And the shot falls short this time.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Hood. 20 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And it's Ford with the rebound.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Now DeRozan. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. Hood dishes to Burke, and Favors kicks to Hayward. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Lowry. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
There's the screen, and Gortat kicks to Hayward. And it's blocked. Outside Lowry. Here's Ford, but they recover it. Outside for Lowry. Lowry gets a screen from Ford. Lowry passes to Valanciunas, and stolen by Hayward. That's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Hayward goes in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off.
Utah leading. So on the floor for Utah. Hood and Favors at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Exum. Feeds it to O'Quinn. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Toronto shooting around 40% from the floor here. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He had 27 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Exum with a wide-open look. And Utah again with the bucket. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry dishes to Ford. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Right side, DeRozan. The basket good off the assist from Ford. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Doubled by Ford. Inside. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
That's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. O'Quinn's got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now the dish to Ford. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Valanciunas, good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
They set the pick. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Exum passes to O'Quinn. Just 5 to shoot. Favors with the screen. Nato. And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tries from 10. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Raptors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Screened by Valanciunas. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Nato. Biyombo with the block. And they get it back. Hood gets the bucket. For Toronto, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Lowry drives in. Valanciunas.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. Some changes for Toronto. Patterson, he's checked in for Biyombo, for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Utah trailing here. Mag dishes to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mack, the pass to Gortat. Oh, that's blocked. Now, here's Joseph. Here's the pass to Ford. Patterson, the screen. Ford kicks to Patterson. Excellent use of the screen that time. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Burke can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Joseph kicks to Ford. Patterson a screen on Hayward. Ford. The shot will not go. And Utah the other way now. This their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
An interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Patterson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's the screen. Burke kicks to Hayward. Hayward missing again.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
passes to Ford for the three, and he gets it to go. Ford's got 8.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle, and it's Ford in at the small forward. Burke with it, Favors with the screen. Burke kicks to Gortat. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burke, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots. He hits the second from the line. Raptors leading by 6. He feeds it to Ford. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Burke kicks to Favors. A shot by Hayward, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 11 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Biombo is checked in for the Raptors.
Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so
Raptors
soft.
with the lead. Lowry kicks to Ford. The feed to Biombo. Gortat with the steal. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Burke can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 5. Lowry kicks to Ford. Patterson a screen on Hayward. Off the screen. Good on the jump shot. Patterson's got 8 points.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Gortat with a screen on DeRozan. Back to Gortat from 12 feet out. Good on the shot.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Jazz trail by 5. Doubled by Ford. Burke dishes to Gortat. Now Hayward. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. Nice D from Ford.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Burke grabs the miss. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Hayward gets it to go. Raptors leading by 3. There's a good screen. Lowry kicks to Ford. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th. Here is Lowry. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Burke is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Gortat in at the center position. And that one's good. Jazz trail by 12. And here is Burke. Favors with a screen on Lowry. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Favors. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Toronto leading by 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Burke kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. Now here's Burke. Lowry covering. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Complete domination. What a game for Baller. He has 9 rebounds, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Here's Valanciunas.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Gortat, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Raptors leading by 13.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Patterson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Now, here's Burke. Lowry covering. Burke with the screen for Hayward. He kicks it to Burke. Dishes to Mack. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lowry kicks to Ford. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There's a screen by Gortat. Now here's Burke. Lowry covering. Here's Gortat. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gortat's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Raptors leading by 13.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Lowry. Ford against Hayward. Over to the wing. Again, Toronto.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told his guys it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Raptors. Favors with the screen. Down low.
That's a wall.
And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the Raptors making a change here. Biombo's checked in. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Utah. He dishes it to Gortat. To the middle, here's Hayward, and it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. On the wing, DeRozan. There's the 3, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Ford. Ford's got 9 points here in the second half. Jazz trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
That was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Baller. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross with a wide open look. And again, no good by Toronto. Out to the right wing. Wide open look. Another miss by Utah. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. he's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And folks, that's it for us.